book right now, and I'm looking at number 16. It says state the values of the discriminant for each equation and then determine the nature or the number of real solutions. We're going to go a little bit further than they do. We're going to discuss whether or not it is real and rational or real and irrational, or if it's the single answer, which they reference as the double root. So let's start taking a look. So I did this one in advance so you can see it. So it's already in standard form. So the coefficient on the lead is a 1, the B is 8, and the C is 16. Notice I do not have the radical here. This is just the discriminant to give me an idea of the types of roots I'm going to use or going to see. So I place them in. I put them in my calculator in my window. Right here. So hopefully you can see that. And it comes to the number 0. So this is the case I was talking to you about. So if we look right here, what happens when we have the square root of 0? We now do not have two options for answers. Whatever the opposite of the B is over the 2A would actually be the root, the single root. But again, we're not looking to solve these right now. They're not being solved. We're looking to see the nature of the roots, where it would be. This becomes important because you're going to learn one more method of how to solve quadratics, and you decide which method you want to do based on the kinds of roots you're anticipating seeing. So if you see something like this, you might come to realize that that might be factorable. If you have irrational roots, then you're going to want to use either square root method or the one to come, which is called completing the square, or the quadratic formula. And you'll get stronger on that as we move on. So I did input it into the calculator for you, and let's take a look. We should only see it crossing in one spot. And there it is. And here's the really cool part of math and the way it all comes together. We're going